us all the way.
Good afternoon. Please join me in standing for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. And then we'll have starting lineups and we'll get into the game. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for both of these teams. Thank you for the young men on the teams and the families that they represent. Please bless all of us and help everything that's said and done here today bring glory and honor to your name. We love you, Jesus. In your name we pray. Amen. And now the starting lineup for the guest team on the scoreboard, the Hebron Mustangs. Number 10, Anthony Prominence. Number 12, Mason Hannon. Number 20, Jed Huber. Number 23, Adam Webb. And number 32, Mason McClure. The Mustangs are coached by Todd McClure.
And now, the starting lineup for your Hammond Baptist Warriors. Starting at point guard, an 8th grader, number 2, Michael Collins. Starting at small forward, number 10, Daniel Moretti. Starting at power forward, number 11, J.T. Kirkhoff. The man in the middle, an 8th grader, number 12, Silas Romero. And starting at forward, the beast, number 20, Raymond Bush. The Warriors are coached by Stephen Goodall.
Good afternoon and welcome to the matchup between the Hammond Baptist Warriors and the Hebron Mustangs. This is game number 15 of 16 in the Hammond Baptist Invitational Junior High Basketball Tournament. And boy, do we have a matchup. This is going to be a great game. Got some great players out there. My name is John Woosley, and I'm joined here in the booth by the voice of HB Soccer, Jonathan Borsch.
You make it sound like I don't belong commentating basketball.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Boy, I put that right on the tee for you, John. Also could do baseball, but you haven't figured that out yet. That's all right. One of these days you'll, and I don't know where I'm going
Silas
with that.
Romero on the drive.
Let's get back to the game
basketball.
here. Dribble. We've got Mason Hannon, who really the star of the Hebron team. A few times I've been in here to watch as Ray Borsch on the break. Ray Borsch, number 20, dribbles it off his toe and out of bounds. But Hannon, number 12, an 8th grader, and really all the offense went through him, and he was scoring, seemed like every basket for him, or involved in every basket at least for Hebron, so they'll look to get him going. Steal by Borsch to Brandon. Brandon back to Borsch. To Kirchhoff. Up and good with the right hand.
JT Kirchhoff. John is just unstoppable. If he can just get to the block anywhere around the rim, he is just money. You can hang all the defenders you want on him.
Yeah.
He's still going to go up. He's going to finish. Even the reverse layup on occasion.
Really?
And he's a player to watch out for. Number 11 down there, JT Kirchhoff. 2-0.
Collins with the ball now, number 2 playing the point guard. He'll walk right into a 3. Borsch fighting for it, up by Brandon with the left hand, and good.
That's something Michael Collins can do, John, is step into that 3. And we've seen just flickers of it this season. And normally it's a bank.
Okay.
Normally it's off the glass.
Is he calling it?
No.
I'm sure he'd say he is.
I'm sure he is.
Oh, in and out. But in fairness, John, like, I know they're 8th graders. They're still in junior high, and that's still a long way to shoot a ball.
Yeah, 100%. Here's JT. JT to the block. JT up. No good. Borsch, point blank, passes it out. Unselfish player.
That's what it is.
As Collins to Brandon. Brandon for 3, just short. Rebound Adam Webb. Here come the Mustangs.
Like a bit of a travel there. No call. Romero with the rebound. Here he comes. Again, game 15 of 16. A consolation game here. And up and good. Michael Collins. But if you just missed it, we had a good game here a second ago with HSRC and Victory, with Victory just edging them out as that one's short. Brandon with the rebound. Here comes Brandon. Number 10, look to get another fast break opportunity poked away at last second by the aforementioned Hannon. But good one a second ago, the Patriots and
Patriots Lions.
Lions.
John. Yeah, and that Victory team, they are tough to beat.
They're
and
tall,
I say
John.
that.
They're
They
tall.
are. I say that.
Did they really?
They did. And Calumet beating Victory to get the championship. And they'll play each other again, the rematch, the rubber match. And
that'll be where the rubber meets the moat. Okay.
the moat, like a castle moat.
The rubber meets the road. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Huckins is in the booth. And we wouldn't be here without him. Just wanted to compliment him.
Here's Collins. Collins 3, air ball.
Brandon with the rebound. Jump ball, though, called. And it'll go to the Mustangs.
John, we got a few signs on the walls here, and I'm not sure what all that is about. So can you explain to the people, we got Spirit Week or something going on here?
Oh, I'd be more than happy to. And you certainly know what's going on. You just are trying to set me up to talk a little bit. So I will take the bait. Ladies and gentlemen, on the far left, I don't know, our camera operator, we'll see. She can barely stick with the action here. But if you can see on that far wall, we've got 3 signs. Now, these are the junior high signs, and each class, as Kirchhoff in the paint, back out to Collins, each class is in charge of painting a sign. It's a big deal every year. And if I recall correctly, as Martinez shoots up and no good, Mata got it, and it'll go out of bounds. Look at that, right to the sign, but we can't see it because our camera angle was changed there.
We're giving him just a minute. He's resetting a couple things down there, Jack. Just so.
Well, anyways, we've got 3 signs there, and I believe on the right-hand side is the
6th grade, 7th grade,
7th grade,
8th
7th grade. No, it is 7th grade.
Okay.
Can't Stop HB. We're in our prime, and it's a prime drink. I don't believe I've ever had one, but apparently they're quite the craze, so they're playing into that a little bit. In the middle, just in the center left there, you've got the Warrior games. The odds are always in our favor, it says, with your brother, Mr. Joe Woosley, in charge of that sign. And let's be honest, John. Let's just be honest. It is the teachers doing the sign. Like really,
oh, there you go. There's a shot of it, John.
Where do we got? Oh, very good. I'm sure Mr. Joe Woosley was up long hours working on that one. And then look at this. Warriors are worlds apart. So you've got Mario with, I'm just now seeing an upside down. Oh, because it's Warriors. Oh, I was about to make fun of it. Oh, then it hit me. All right, and then you saw the prime one there. So you comment in. All right, don't be a bump on a log now. Comment in which you think is best. And again, I may have started to mention the grades. I'm not going to finish. All right, you just vote on the best sign. Don't be biased depending on who is in what grade. Now, don't do that. Okay, so either the Warriors are worlds apart. Let's say the Mario one, or the Knight one, or the Prime one.
Yeah.
Knight with a Knight, folks. And you comment in, and you tell us which one is your favorite. And if you comment in, we'll be sure to give you a shout out. And Mr. Woosley will give you probably a gift card to Starbucks.
Yeah, no doubt. We had over 100 people vote on Instagram as to which,
on these already.
Yeah, on to which was the best one.
See, I'm late to the party here.
Yeah, we'll have to add those to the votes. Well, I'm not until we got a couple comments coming in, John. I can't.
Oh, disclose.
Give them. Yeah, I just gotta leave it up to them.
Martina is up and good. Yeah, we'd hate to sully their opinion.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Yeah, that's a $10 word there.
Sully? Okay.
Yeah, is that from Monsters?
That's correct. Monsters Inc.
Okay.
Mike and Sully.
Mason Hannon with the ball here. 8th grader. Oh, and top of the key. This is Webb. Webb looking for some options here. Down 8. 30 seconds to go in the half. Back to Hannon. Hannon again looking for some options. Warriors playing some pretty good defense here.
They are. Oh, and Collins trying to get a block from behind. And instead gets a piece of Adam Webb, the 7th grader. He'll go to line for 2.
Can't do that. This is Webb at the line. No good there. There he goes. Man, he's just getting warmed up there, John.
Absolutely.
Just getting warmed up. Sinks a second one, putting the Mustangs on the board.
Takes one to dial in,
Yeah, that distance.
Collins here, number 2. Bringing the ball up with just 10 seconds left. Martinez in the corner, number 24. Errant pass. And clock is ticking as Hannon across the timeline. Pass up ahead.
Oh, wow.
Up, no good, but a foul. That will send Anthony Promnitz to the line. Foul on number 12, Silas Romero. That'll be his first.
I had a chance to talk to Anthony's youth pastor. He was in the building yesterday. I don't know if you know Dustin Sherg or the Shergs. His youth pastor.
Name sounds familiar.
He was here supporting him yesterday.
Okay.
Had some praise for Anthony. Seems like a good kid, part of that youth group. And here he is at the line, missing the first.
Got the crowd with the magic fingers. Didn't help enough, I guess. That's just a good timeout here. 1 second left. Collins thought about just chucking it into next year, and he thought different. And that brings the first quarter to an end on this consolation game. We'll be back right in a moment here with the second quarter of action. 8-1 Warriors going into the second. We'll see you in a bit. Whites now. They have gray jerseys. They have blue as well. And I would like to point out that they're newer and they fit them well as Brandon's up and no good. He'll get his own rebound, which should be a travel, right? But we'll keep going. But John, it always seemed, and maybe, now I was as Collins shoots a three. Now I know you won't believe this. As Hannon is up. Blocked by Brandon. And a foul. He'll stay with the Warriors. Now, I know you won't believe this, but back in junior high I was a rather shrimply fellow.
Yeah, that's surprising.
It is surprising.
It's man, what a transformation you've gone.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for someone to stay the same for like 20 years is impressive.
Enough. Anyways, as I was saying, the jerseys were always just large, you know?
Sure.
And somehow it ended up that all the bigger guys got to choose their jerseys first. And they would always choose the small and medium jerseys. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're clearly bigger than me. You know, so it'd be me that's stuck with the large or extra large jersey. Looking like I weighed 20 pounds going to that basketball game with a jersey that's hanging to the floor.
But in reality, what, 22?
22 at least. At least. On a good day. So,
dripping wet.
You talk a little
You're
bit.
just setting me up here. I appreciate this.
A little bit better. A little bit better, but they look good. All that was to say, they look good out there. What do you want to, what now? John, the voice of soccer, and he's capitalized voice, ladies and gentlemen, and he is not wrong. He is not wrong. And you could really switch soccer to HBTV, voice of commentary. Mustangs had it and lost it. Threw it out of bounds. Silas Romero to inbound. Starters back into the game for the Warriors, a cast of 8th graders. As Collins has it over the half-point line. Half-point line, that's a new one.
Yeah, just like the...
I was going to say the timeline, which would have been correct, and then anyways.
Oh,
Romero up and good. Up and no good. Oh, boy, I'm really on a roll now.
Here's Mason.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Woosley.
Mason looking for some help. Oh, swipe
Ray Borsch, always active on defense. And almost made a turnover. We won't talk about that. Here he is, looking for an open shot. Ray Borsch. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't believe. Really, no one in the gym had a doubt that was going in. And as soon as he released it, you know, it's just a matter of fact. When would it go in the hoop? And sure enough, it did. You can tell I'm a little bit biased. 10-1. As you're looking live here, I think he did this just to show you how skinny I was after I talked about me being 20 pounds. We'll forgive our producer. Shout out to him, Mr. Huckins over there, doing whatever his wife tells him.
Show everybody why it's the voice.
The voice.
There it is.
Of soccer, but not the face. All right, so let's please go to a different view here. We're excited to be here. John, it's my first game, I think, commentating fully. And,
yeah, it's been a minute. I always enjoy it.
I like being up here.
Having your voice up here.
Just my voice, though. We've got a full week. We got a full week of basketball. And tomorrow, starting as a foul called on Brandon, I believe. But tomorrow starting our high school JV tournament, a one-day tournament. So that's a busy day, and I believe is the championship as stolen away by Kirchhoff. Here comes Borsch, number 20, stops. Brannon under the basket with the left hand, no. Fight for the rebound. Brannon still somehow manages it to get it over 5 defenders and up and good.
Hey, that started with Ray Borsch feeding the open man down low.
Absolutely.
Just the specs, the vision to see that.
Specs. Good word.
That's a big deal. Big deal. Got to find the open man. As a foul is committed by Daniel Brannon. His first, team second. A couple substitutions here. Eric Mata, the talented 7th grader, checking in as Ray Borsch will have a seat. Also, Jesse Martinez in the game. Silas Romero on the bench now. 12-1 is your score. 3:13 to go here in the game. 55 just checking in. Nate Dones, a 6th grader, off the mark. As Hannon from deep. Mason Hannon connects for 3 points.
XL jersey wear. XL kids, maybe. That is the way to go, though. They're much cheaper if you're out there looking for a jersey. Anyways, Collins, number 2. Got the right knee guard on. Over to Martinez, corner 3, no good. Mata right there. Collins steps into a 3, no good. A little bit too long. Brandon fighting for it, steals it right out of his hand. Mata in the key. Martinez up with the right hand, no good. It's pandemonium down there, folks. Kirchhoff has it again. Over to Brandon. Up and a foul. Hit pretty hard. He's going to walk it off and head over to the free throw line for 2.
He's telling coach he's fine. He's like, I'm fine. I don't need a sub. I'm good. He's a tough guy. His parents and family here watching from the stands. Good people, the Brannons.
Absolutely.
Thankful for them and their investment in our school. As he preached chapel just the other day, Danny Brandon did, and just an incredible message on prayer. And a good man there. Danny can't connect on the first. After this game, we'll have our championship. The Calumet Patriots and the Victory Lions. And, John, I don't like not being in the championship.
Holy cow.
So I know you're an English teacher and you can correct my grammar later. But to have a championship that HB isn't in, there's JT underneath, is anticlimactic for Spirit Week. But at 5 o'clock, we're going to have a good game. It's going to be a dogfight, Calumet and Victory. And so if you're looking for some more basketball tonight, you can stay tuned for that. This is McClure in the corner. And he just spiked it off of Collins, right back off of McClure. And that plan backfired as the Warriors end up with the ball. Here's Collins up by 10. Under 2 minutes to go here. I believe it is the second quarter as that ball is stolen away. Here come the Mustangs. Defended well by Borsch and Collins up top. Hannon thought about a 3. Looking for some help. Prominence inside for 2. Anthony Prominence.
The crowd goes wild over here. Got cowbells. Hooting and hawing. A little bit of everything going on. They had 3rd and 4th grade over here the other day.
Yeah.
And they were loud. There was probably a row of them. They were louder than all whole side. Ray Borsch for 3, no good. Boy, there's that cowbell again. See, if you're at home, you just don't get the full experience. All right. We got cowbells here. I saw the other day someone was walking around in a horse mask. You just don't know. Okay, and then if you're here, of course, you can take advantage of concessions as Ray Borsch steals it like a man. Here comes Collins. Concessions. You can come say hi to us here in HBTV. It's all sorts of fun. Martinez, corner 3, no.
15 seconds to go. Mustangs trailing by 8, and I'm sure would love to go into the half with a little momentum. Hand in, finding McClure baseline, right through his hands, off his player, Nate Dones, and out of bounds. Warriors ball. Adam Webb checking into the game for the Mustangs. For these final 4 seconds to go in the half. Here's Collins, just needs some daylight, lets it fly. No good. As 14-6 is how we'll head into halftime. Thanks again for joining us here on HBTV. 14-6 is your score. Your Hammond Baptist Warriors lead by 8. I'll introduce you to our HBTV crew, and we'll join you here after the break.
Welcome to HBTV. My name is John Woosley, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you our 2023 HBTV crew. Here they are.
Noah Holohan, senior and HBTV original live stream expert. Darvell Blanton, varsity basketball player by day, videographer, editor by night. Edie Olson, the karate master, social media manager, photographer, along with Michaela McGraw, social media manager, a junior, and a photographer as well. Azalea Armijo, the cat lady, and Canva wizard. Luke Audis, senior varsity basketball player, editor, videographer. Alana Elliott, social media manager and photographer. Josie Stokemeister, chief problem solver and varsity volleyball player. Ryan Bogus, an assistant producer on our live streams for HBTV. And our newest member to our crew this year, freshman Xavier Huckins, a producer in the making. So thankful for each of the members of the HBTV crew. We thank you for joining us here on HBTV, and we hope that you'll join us again soon.
Welcome back to the second half. Hammond Baptist Warriors, Hebron Mustangs. Mustangs strike first. 14-8 is your score. Danny Brannon, turnover there for the Warriors. John, go ahead and give us the on the court for the Warriors, and I'll jump in for the Mustangs.
Guarding ball up top, stealing it. Michael Collins, number 2, running with him, Dan Brannon. And that will be Daniel Brannon. That will be up and good for 2. Ray Borsch, number 20. Silas Romero, number 12. And number 11, JT Kirkhoff in the middle.
For the Mustangs, Jed Huber, the tall 8th grader, number 20. That's Jed Huber. Number 12, Mason Hannon. Ball in his hands most of the time as the point guard, Anthony Promnitz, here 8th grader as well. He is joined by Adam Webb, number 23, and number 32, Mason McClure, another 7th grader. Speaking of 7th graders, there's Eric Mata, subbing out Silas Romero. And here come the Warriors.
Good half for the Warriors. Built up a good lead here, but 8 points. That can go away pretty quick, especially Mustangs start making a few shots. So you certainly don't want to be comfortable with that. You don't have to rush to get a basket, but certainly want to get quality looks.
Inside, Danny Brandon, no good. Lots of contact there. Borsch skipping it over to Collins. Collins for 3.
Bang,
Got
bang,
it.
bang, bang.
Michael Collins, 4-3, and Coach wants to talk about that.
We have a replay. Is that what we're doing right here? That was.
All right, and we'll be back with you after this full timeout. Back to it here. Steal by the Warriors. Here's Eric Mata.
Good little pass. Kirkhoff.
Oh, don't do it.
Collins.
Don't do it.
Oh. He
didn't
liked
do
that
it.
spot a second ago. Ray Borsch just hounding on defense. But they escape. Here come the Mustangs with Mason McClure. Across to Adam Webb. Fake shot. Ray defense. Ray defense on Borsch.
Wow, I was going to say that's a unique middle name there.
It's been a long day.
John, just so people know, I know you do a lot around here.
Oh, here
go ahead
we
and
go.
just tell them what you do. Tell the people, the viewers.
Wow.
I know you are a commentator of some sorts.
An avid commentator.
Avid commentator.
The voice.
Okay. English?
So yes, we start with Photoshop in the morning. Yes, Brandon, bang, bang, bang for 3. Start with Photoshop. Been teaching them some Canva stuff, and a lot of fun with that. We were just learning the last couple days how to make a QR code.
Cool.
And that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
And from that, designing the QR code in different ways, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, so English second hour, and back in the typing room for typing class, third hour. Geography, fourth hour. Shout out to Mr. Zarnicki, Joseph Zarnicki, my student teacher. Just taught for the first time today.
Oh, okay.
On Switzerland. Did an outstanding job. Outstanding. Absolutely great.
Awesome.
And
if only I would have had a student teacher that did great.
okay. That just cuts right deep. Anyways.
Geography 4th hour.
Geography 4th hour. Then 5th and 6th, I say our free hours. I say that with air quotes. Is usually trying to find something to do there. We got orchestra last hour helping with junior high and high school. We got so many great people helping out there. Miss Ashley Richards especially. Mrs. Allison Millen and Mrs. Abana.
Now, many of these guys out here are involved in your orchestra, right?
Yeah, each of them. Right? Yeah, each of them. We got a trumpet player, a saxophone player there, a couple trombone players. Eric Mata plays clarinet.
Oh, the trombone.
Absolutely. Tell us a little about the trombone there, right? The bane of your. Listen to this. You know who you're talking to, right? The orchestra teacher. What are you saying?
Oh, Jesse Martinez, a scoop. Wow, unique shot there.
You know what is? It is funny to me, and this is a legit thing that you can pretty much tell looking at someone and their personality what instrument you play, almost without exception. And
really?
It's funny to me.
Really? So from you, I'd probably expect maybe the flute. Yeah, flute would be a good harpist. David and his mighty men.
The best flute players in the world are men because they do have better wind capacity. I will tell you that. But I do not play flute, and I'm offended at that joke. I play French horn and percussion.
Wow.
I dabble in a bit of trumpet.
So yeah, you're like schizophrenic. You have multiple personalities.
I could say the most impressive thing about myself, and you would find some way to spin your web of deceit and lies. Make it. Daniel Brennan on the break again. Up and good with the right hand.
Wow.
Ray Borsch making his way in for Brandon, who just scored. I don't know. I mean, I guess he needed the break. Collins will have a seat too. You got Mata and Kirkroff, Romero, Borsch, and Martinez on the floor.
Mason just stepping into a 3. And they dared him to take it a little bit closer. And short. Silas Romero with the rebound. As we have under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 24-8 your score. Jesse Martinez trying to attack this 3-2 zone of the Mustangs. JT Kirkhoff no good. Ray Borsch in the mix.
Fighting him and Kirkhoff.
And
double team.
Force a jump ball.
Well, stay with the Warriors.
All right. Yeah, John, then talk to the people about the senior play, because I know that's coming up, and I know we'll have a graphic people have been seeing about that senior play. Don't give us any spoilers.
Of course.
And we only got 30 seconds, so do it quick.
All right, so quickly. Oh, good. We've got a foul. I've got some more time. Now, the senior play, the title Secrets of the Stage. This year, it's coming up April 4, April 5, and April 6. April 4 will be for on Thursday for our schools. But then that April 5 and 6, I believe we're going for the 6 p.m. time on both those days. And pretty soon here, we'll start getting your tickets at the schools or at church, or you can text us and let us know. But I'm excited. We just had, Ray Borsch for 3. Bang, bang, bang. Is that 5 points for him? Yeah, he's on an absolute fire. He got probably 20% of the team's points. Anyways, so get your tickets. Just had the script reading last night with the cast, and they are excited. They're ready to go. It's a great class of young people, so it will be outstanding. You won't want to miss it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that senior play, John. The seniors were fired up about it yesterday, looking forward to the reading, and then even talking with some of them today. Just having a lot of fun with it. So thanks for all you do with that.
Absolutely.
Jesse Martinez, what an arm. Rifles that down full court. Left-handed. 27-8 is your score as we head into the fourth quarter. We'll see you after the break. Back to the action here. Mason McClure just short on the 3. Here comes Collins. This is the last game, John, of some of these guys' Warriors career.
Yeah.
So Michael Collins passed his dad and his mom walking up here. And a little sentimental. This is the last game, of the season. So looking forward to these guys wearing a Swordsman jersey next year. Playing for the JV Swordsman, maybe even varsity, who knows. Michael in some trouble here. Jesse Martinez bails him out. Bounce pass in the lane. Brandon for 2.
Well, Brandon's had been on a nice little roll here for the Warriors. Really, as that's trouble. Just finding good looks. He's been finding good looks the whole game.
Yeah.
And just, hey, that's going to be your highest percentage shot. Closer you get, the easier it is, folks. And that's coming from the 20-pound basketball player. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there he is inside. Here's Collins trying to just pile on this lead here. End the season on a good note. John, is never nice. It's never a good thing to end the season with a loss. It
Right.
leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Right. Yeah.
As Silas puts it in for 2.
Yeah, but a lot of hard work goes into a season like this. Lots and lots of people to make something like this happen, as far as scheduling games, as far as driving buses to events. Of course, Coach Steve Goodall putting in a lot of work there, but assistant coaches and just parents getting them to games. That's Brandon again for 2. But just a lot of work, and John, it's easy to overlook those people, and unfortunately, I don't know all the people to name, to be honest with you. But looking down at the Currens doing the score clock, and just so many people, and not just for sports, but just so many people that takes to give these students the best opportunity to grow, and we appreciate them so much. And for you parents, thank you for the opportunity to invest in your young people. We don't take it lightly, and we certainly want them to do the very best they can.
Technical foul there called on the Warriors. A bit of confusion as substitutions were happening. John, you're caught with 6 players on the court. So we got the lead.
That's
here.
how we've been. That's how we had such a big lead here. They finally got us. Up and good by Hannon. We've not said his name much, John. I know we talked about him earlier, and maybe a bit of an off game for him, and we had said that really, as he's 2 for 2 there, but as he goes, they kind of go with him. And unfortunately for the Mustangs, maybe a bit of an off game for Hannon. We'll see if he can get back into it a little bit.
Here's McClure to inbound. He's got some fancy shoes on there, John.
He certainly does. What color? Can we get a zoom in on those shoes?
Yeah,
now we're really asking for it.
We'll get at a free throw.
Okay.
Best time.
All right.
We had a guy wearing highlighters out there last game, so we got to zoom into those.
Highlighters? Is that a type of shoe, or you're
it's
making
just
fun
a
of them?
color.
Okay.
Just a bright color.
That's not a color, because there are lots of different color highlights. Blocked by Kirchhoff. Here comes Martinez. Ray Bosch out. He's too strong. He's been
just like his brother,
and
then handed it up to McClure.
Oh boy, active hands on defense by Collins. Here he comes, trying to outpace the defenders. Up with the left hand, no. Mata up with the right hand, no. JT Kirchhoff up with the right hand, no. Collins decides that hasn't been working, so they'll take a breather here and go at it again. Mata in the corner, a 2, no good. Warriors just controlling the glass. Martinez can't that time. It'll go the way of the Mustangs.
John, it is Spirit Week at HB, and our producer for the game, Mr. Ryan Bogus,
Wow.
you'll never guess what he drove into the school today. And I say drove, and immediately you're like, wait, what? Drove into the school.
Immediately I was like, what?
The school.
Right into the school.
I hear engine roaring down the hallway, and it's Ryan Bogus.
On A, folks, coming in. What do you think of what? Oh, we've got a picture, ladies and gentlemen.
Ryan Bogus.
Wow.
Today in the high school was anything but a backpack day. as Jesse Martinez gets blocked by Jed underneath. And so you had to bring your books in, bring your things in, anything but a backpack.
Yes.
So, John, we had all kinds of
we
randomness in the hallway today.
There was someone that walked in with a traffic light. And two things about that. Firstly, that's not even a backpack. I don't think he had his stuff on, but he somehow won a prize. Secondly, folks, you would be shocked at how big a traffic light is. I don't know if you've ever seen someone holding the traffic light. It was near the size of that person. Like, it is. It will shock you. It shocked me. I don't know if I've seen one like that. So
that was my thought too, John.
It was interesting.
Yeah, and it's like now I realize how meaningless my comment is to the officer. When officer, I didn't see the light.
Sir, it's as big as you are. Well, man,
it was massive. It was massive. We had a traffic light. We had a Coke machine. Somebody wheeled in their books in a Coke machine.
Someone had a jungle gym, a little.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't even know. Did he place? I mean, they brought a jungle gym over, so I don't know if he placed or not. He did. Second place for the jungle gym. That's unbelievable. Shout out to Jordan Snurr helping his sister Sammy. They made a giant Stanley Cup. I believe that's what they're called.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good. By the way, random trivia question for you folks. I don't know. Surely you know this. Stanley Cup, of course, it's the silly little cup brand that's going crazy right now for no reason, but don't get me going on that. The Stanley Cup in sports, folks, it is the championship trophy for what sport? Comment in. The Stanley Cup. It is the championship trophy.
I don't know, John. That's a
for
tough question.
What sport? For what sport? All right, so you comment in. We'll get you a free popcorn here if you come. 33-10, a minute left.
John, I think my favorite might have been the dog wearing the backpack. Did you see the dog?
I did see the dog.
Okay.
Julia brought in the dog there, yeah.
Anything
We've had a couple dogs.
Dog wearing a backpack.
We've had a couple. Julia brought a dog today, and then Ryan Mitchell brought a dog for Copycat Day. And Ryan was, I can't even describe it. You'll have to find a picture somewhere, but he won that day.
That's a good time.
Tomorrow, I believe, we're switching over to blue in a few days.
Yep.
We've got our fancy tournament shirts in, so.
Did you pick one up?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I went to listen. We were talking about size of shirts earlier, right?
Yeah.
I went to go get a medium.
Sure.
And Miss Wojcik wanted to make sure all the kids got their shirts first. I'm like, Miss Wojcik, listen, I was the shrimpy kid that never got to choose. And I was always getting the large and the extra large. But the kids come first. That's all right. It's all right. So I'll go back later. Hopefully there'll be a medium left, folks. If there's not, and you see me swimming in an extra large, just know that I'll be all right. It's okay. It's okay. Finishing off the game here. Collins brings it over the timeline. And as 10 seconds expire on what was a good season for the Warriors, a disappointing end in the way of the tournament, but happy to end it with a win.
Yeah, 33-10 is your final score. Coach Steve Goodall and this year's Warriors, thank you for a great season. And nice to finish there with a win against the Mustangs. But great season. And to the parents and fans that join us here on HBTV at the junior high level all season, we do it for you, and we're thankful that you're able to watch and support HBTV. The next game will start, the championship game will start here in about 10 minutes between the Victory Lions and the Calumet Christian Patriots. So if you're looking for that game, you can stick around, catch us on the next stream in about 10 minutes. But for now, John Woosley, John Borsch, signing off.